Hi, everybody. We are coming to you from the NAB Show Studio 1 right here in the Grand Lobby. There is so much happening, and this is one way we can bring it to folks who aren't here in Las Vegas. So if you're joining us online, welcome. We're glad you're here. Throughout the next hour, you're going to see a little behind the scenes. You're going to see some interviews. You're going to see some things that have been going on right here at the Las Vegas Convention Center. So first, we want to show you a picture of some of the crowd that's gathered nearby here at Studio 1. Again, we mentioned we are in the Grand Lobby. And I am actually going to make my way off the set because, as we said, this is behind the scenes. So I am making my way over to the doors where people are flowing into the main show, into the trade show floor. And I am going to be joined by one of my colleagues. This is Rachel Kopczyk, also with CNTV. And we're here in the studio, but we've changed directions so you can see the crowds coming in. Rachel has already spent quite a bit of time on the show floor. So Rachel, how's it going out there?
Oh my God, it's incredible. You should see the equipment that they have out there. The cameras, tripods, everything you could ever imagine. I mean, it's there, and it's there for you to try it out. They built these amazing sets that you can run the camera, you can zoom, you can do everything you want and really test it out and see how this new equipment works. It's amazing.
And I know you've spent a lot of time with the Sprocket companies. Tell us and tell the online audience a little bit about Sprocket Hub, what it means, and kind of what's happening down there.
Yes, Sprocket is featuring startup companies that there's about 27 of them all being featured in one main area, and they're all doing a lot of multi-platform work. A lot of that is their focus, and it's a really great opportunity for them to feature what they're doing because they're new and they want to get these great ideas out there. They've collaborated, they've taken a problem with the media world and they've worked out a solution, and they're putting it on display here for everybody to try it out. So it's really a great, that's in the Central Hall. You have to check it out over there. So I'm going to head over there later too and do some more interviews and learn some more about the companies that are being featured too.
Fantastic, and we're going to be bringing that to everybody online throughout the next couple of days. You'll be able to see Rachel's interviews with the Sprocket companies, and we're very excited about that. Right now, we want to take a shot and just again kind of show you the crowds and show you what's happening here, and we're going to gather some folks to interview so you can hear why they came. Come on in, ladies. Hello. Welcome to NAB Show Studio 1. We've got some students here because we want to hear sort of from the next generation of folks. Tell us a little bit about where you're from and why you're here at NAB Show.
All right, so we're from Orange County, California. We're all students. We have this student-produced news show, and we're just here to learn about technology, all the new stuff that's coming out. We're pretty intrigued.
All right, have you spent some time on the show floor? What have you seen so far?
Just the new cameras for like the K8, the ones, yeah, the 8K, and yeah, there's a lot of new equipment. So it's nice to familiarize yourself with what's coming up ahead. You know, kind of try to be ahead of the game. And it's a nice learning experience. I mean, it's really overwhelming. There's a lot to learn, but we try to do the best we can. You know.
Fantastic. Are you attending the education sessions as well, or just the trade show?
Right now, just the trade shows. We haven't been able to get to some, but we definitely want to. We want to learn as much as we can while we're here. Definitely.
Fantastic. It's so nice to see students who are learning, and there is definitely plenty to learn. We're going to take a break for just a minute, and then we're going to come back with some more interviews. We're going to tell you what's coming up in the next hour, and we're going to have shots from all around right here at NAB Show Studio 1. Stay with us. Okay. Thank you. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I am joined now by Maria Soto, who is with Plowshare, which is an advertising agency who works with nonprofits, right, for PSAs to get that message out there. Tell us a little bit about Plowshare and what you all do.
Well, we're an advertising agency that's been around for 20 years, and we basically just work with nonprofit organizations. So we represent like the American Red Cross, Make-A-Wish Foundation, St. Jude, Children's Research Hospital. So we have a lot of great PSAs that we have to distribute.
And most of us have probably seen those PSAs out there, but tell us about the impact really that they can have.
Well, basically, the NAB is great because it gives us the opportunity to be able to, as an advertising agency, we have emails that we reach out to the radio stations, TV stations. We do mailing, which is direct mail, and then we do other like follow-ups with telephone calls and stuff like that. But here, we actually have the opportunity to meet with these people in the broadcasting industry and actually bring the PSA to life to them. So basically making it real. So this actually connects the PSA directors and the people that air this information, and it just brings the whole thing to life. So it's great.
And what can people do if they have a nonprofit or if they're interested in trying to get a PSA out there into the broadcast world? How does that work for them? What's the process?
Well, basically, since it's asking for free airtime, it's pretty hard because a lot of stuff, the times the rotations are full. But a lot of people have, rotations that they have to fill in. So what better way than to fill it in with a good cause? So if you have the time and effort just to reach out to these broadcasters and say, hey, do you have time to put in a 15-second slot, a 30-second slot? It makes a whole difference to that cause in particular to do that.
Absolutely. And where can people find out more information about Plowshare?
Well, we can go to the website, which is www.plowsharegroup.com, and there you're able to we have a download center where you can download radio PSAs, TV PSAs. We have online banner. We have everything there that you can actually just download directly from the site.
Okay, fantastic. Well, Maria, we'll have you stay here. We might check back in with you in a little while. In the meantime, we're going to take a break, but we're going to have interviews like this coming up throughout the hour. We're going to promote ahead to NAB Show Live, and we're going to have other guests, and we're going to check in with some attendees, too. So stay with us, and we'll be back with just a bit more in a few moments. Welcome back, everybody. We are live again right here at NAB Show Studio 1. I'm joined now by Rich DeMuro, who is host of the live broadcast at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. every day. Rich, thanks for being with us.
You better watch. Live broadcast, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. every day. It's been great. Thanks for having me here.
Absolutely. I know there's been so much great content coming from so many different sources. Tell us a little bit about what folks can expect during those 2 half-hour programs.
So NAB Show Live is basically seeing the best of what's that NAB Show offers, all in a newscast format. So you get the welcome message from Gordon Smith. You kind of get an update of, we visit the cool booths every day. You get to see what they're showing off as their products, what they're doing in DC with NAB. And then we have some fun stuff. We have a bunch of contributors that they all kind of add their own little flavor to the program. Carrie, you being one of them. We have Ryan Salazar from Creative Cow and Broadcast Beat. A whole cast of characters, and they're all very unique. And then we have interviews with CEOs as well. So somehow someone has wrangled these very high-level people and said, why don't you come down to the stage for 10 minutes throughout the day and talk to Rich DeMuro? And they've said yes, surprisingly. And so we actually get these people, and once they're in the hot seat, I throw out all the questions that they gave me, they pre-wrote, and then I ask them whatever I want. And it's a fun little time that gets them very uncomfortable, but we get some good stuff out of them.
I love it, and the set here is really cool. I know we have a GoPro that you can see up, so you get an overhead view. So you can really see, like, from the background how big this is, right in the Grand Lobby. And this is new, right? I mean, you're returning host, which is exciting. Yeah. Welcome back. Tell us a little bit about this whole setup here.
I'm pretty sure I'm the first host to ever return to NAB Show Live, so that's a good thing in itself. They asked me back last year when they said their goodbyes. They're like, bye, Rich, we'll see you next year. And I was like, I don't really think so. Right. But then they called, so that was a good thing. Yes, they doubled down on the stage, tripled, quadrupled. This is the largest stage we've ever seen here at NAB Show Live. It just goes to show the importance of doing live broadcasts from here, showing off what they can do. And here's the deal. You have a lot of broadcast professionals, 100,000 entertainment professionals from the media coming in here that are all very smart, and they know how to put on a show. Yep. So if they see a little rinky-dink studio in the middle of somewhere, they're going to frown upon that. When they see this, they know we mean business. And then they bring their CEOs to me, and then I can get them and ask them those crazy questions.
That's right. Okay, what do we want to know? We need some deep, dark secrets of some of the CEOs. You got some loaded for some of those guys?
They get very uncomfortable in front of TV cameras for some reason, and they're always very self-deprecating for some, and they're all smart people. That's what I don't understand. Like, these are people that are at the head of their game, and you put a TV camera in front of them, suddenly they get shy. Right. So we take advantage of that. That's
cool. Well, we wanted to give you kind of a sense of what happens behind the scenes here, because I know you and your team are all getting ready for 4 o'clock today, because Rich will be live right back here. One of the other elements is social media. Okay, so it would not be a live shot without a selfie. Okay, you ready?
Let's do the selfie. Let's go.
Boom. All right. Hashtag NAB Show. Rich, thanks for being with us. We appreciate it.
Be sure to tag those pictures. Tag those pictures, NAB Show. We have a whole team that's just looking through those.
Fantastic. Yeah, hashtag NAB Show. And also, if you do that, you can be a part of B&H's VIT. So you can be a very important tweeter. That's pretty cool, right?
I can only hope to be a very important tweeter one day. If you want to follow me, I'm at Rich DeMuro. Search Rich on Tech on Google, and you should find me.
Sounds good. All right, Rich, thanks so much for being with us. Maybe we can take that wide shot high and above. We can wave a little bit. And we'll leave you for a few minutes, and we'll be back in just a little bit right here at the NAB Show Studio 1. right, we are back and we are talking social media right here at NAB Show Studio 1. There's a lot of action here. There are so many folks walking by our studio. It's really exciting. And I'm joined now by Sam Stanton with Red Button TV, who is social media guru for NAB Show. Sam, tell us a little bit about what's going on in Buzz Center, Buzz Control.
Since this morning, we've garnered over 52% more posts and tweets since we started.
Wow, that's since we were live at 10 a.m.?
Yes. So we're at over 14,000 tweets now at this point, all talking about NAB. That's over 20 million people engaged, talking back and forth about all the great things that are being released and shown here.
Wow, and we have seen our share of selfies already right here behind us. Tell us a little bit about this and what folks can do.
So the idea here is you come and you have to have your ultimate place to stop, shoot, and share, boast, and post about being at NAB. So we've created this fun sign with the hashtag, and as you can see, everyone's stopping and getting their photo done. Now, the reason they're doing that is in hopes of being the prized VIT. That's a very important tweeter for those of you watching at home. And that VIT winner for the day will get a really cool prize from B&H Photo.
That's awesome. Yeah, we have had our share of selfies, let me tell you. I actually have one. We have one from the 10 a.m. Let's talk a little bit about what you're seeing, kind of what's trending. What are the topics going on out there right now? I know specifically Twitter's really the main focus here, right?
Well, we're pulling from all the networks. Twitter is obviously the heaviest because it's the shortest format and much more common. But the fun thing now is that we're seeing so many more people actually using social and sharing what they're seeing and learning. So, you know, the amount of posts are great. But what we're really seeing and everyone's talking about right now, what's trending, is content and Sprocket.
Oh, Sprocket, absolutely. Rachel just talked about Sprocket. Those are the new companies, which is really cool, startups. I mean, this is an amazing opportunity for those guys.
Yes, it's quite a showcase, and they're getting that showcase.
Right.
And then finally, mobile. Everyone's excited about how do we take our production, take our broadcast, and go mobile with it.
That's right. I mean, here we are. That's really the main topic. So, all right, once again, hashtag NAB Show. You have a chance to be a VIT, and if so, you'll get a really cool name badge and a prize from B&H. So do that, and Sam, we'll check in with you again soon.
We'll see you on the tweet screens.
Nice. See you on the tweet screens. We'll be back in a few minutes. everybody. Welcome back. We want to get a sampling of why folks have made the trip to Vegas for NAB Show. We know this is the place to be in the broadcasting industry, but we wanted to talk to some attendees. So tell us your name and where you're from.
Hi, I'm Scott Herrick from New York with an architecture and engineering firm, HLW International.
Okay, that begs the question, why architecture and engineering firm, why NAB Show?
We've had a practice for about the last 25, 30 years building studios for clients, a lot of big media clients like ESPN, HBO, universities. So we come out to see what's going on in the broadcast world and meet up with clients and future prospects.
Fantastic. So there is so much on the show floor. What have you seen, maybe? Let's turn it over to you also from the same organization. Tell me something that's kind of struck you as you've walked the show floor.
Well, the change this year is clearly the shift between what was two-dimensional television to 3D to now 4K, 8K. And as architects, there's a significant amount of influences on real estate in terms of what that means in the design of studios. So it's interesting for us to understand what that shift is in terms of the technology and the impacts on building types.
Fantastic. It really is exciting. There is so much. It's happening so quickly. You have to really keep up. All right, let's check out some other folks. Hello. Welcome to NAB Show Studio One. Tell us your name and who you're with.
Hi, my name is Samari Barriento, and I'm from Curacao. And I work for Tao Curacao and Creative Partners. We do productions, so that's why we're here.
Okay, fantastic. Tell me, what do you think about the show so far?
It's great. It's our second year here, and we love it. We love the workshops. We love especially Abba Shapiro and Jeff Greenfield. Yeah, they're great. So we've been enjoying the workshops, and we're just checking out the floor right now.
Fantastic. So are you here with the same group? Tell us why you made the trip to Las Vegas.
Yeah, exactly. I'm here with the same group as well. My name is Naraya Gottfried. What we do is consulting and producing. So when we're here, we get a lot of information that we can implement in Curacao. And we're also here with the national broadcast station. So we get to actually experience it with them and try and go along the way and consult them and give them some tips and tricks and get some projects of our own.
Fantastic. Well, you are no doubt in good company. All of you, thank you so much for joining us. You can get back to your lunch now. Sorry we interrupted lunch. Right here at NAB Show Studio One. We'll be back in a few minutes. Welcome back, everybody. You are watching Behind the Scenes. Right now, there's an interview going on for the 4 p.m. and 10 a.m. live shows. NAB Show Studio 1 right here. We're taping. In fact, I think maybe we messed up their taping. I'm not too sure. Sorry, guys. Okay, carry on, carry on. What's happening here at NAB Show Studio 1 is there's so much activity. We are live on the internet. They are taping for their shows, so you will not want to miss the live programs with Rich DeMuro at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m., which are hosted right here. They're like actual television programs, so you're going to want to tune into that at nabshow.com. Right now, you're taking a look at the exhibit hall floor. This is the entrance to C1 and C2, and we want to give you just a little bit of facts and figures about this show. There will be more than 90,000 media and entertainment professionals here, but listen to this. They represent more than 150 countries, so this truly is a global show, no questioning about it. In fact, more than $20.7 billion is here in purchasing power. That's what's represented from these folks who come here. Let's give a little bit of numbers in terms of net square feet. 940,000 net square feet. I've been to a lot of trade shows. This is no doubt one of the biggest and one of the best for sure. We're going to have more than 1,500 exhibitors, all showing off new products. And something that's cool is it's very hands-on. You can get in there and touch the product, feel the product, actually use it. And there's 1,500 exhibitors, so it's a little tough to make your way around the entire show floor. From a woman who wears heels, I would tell you wear your flats, because it is the size of multiple football fields. We also have more than 1,700 members of the press here. So we have dozens of cameras set up right here at NAB Show Studio 1, but there are cameras everywhere you go. With more than 1,700 members of the press here, every time you turn around, you are on camera, which is very cool. You're going to want to watch a lot of those videos and see a lot of those pictures, and you can do that by following us on Twitter. The hashtag, again, is #NAB_show. The crowds are building. There has been activity right here in the Grand Lobby all day long. And so you are going to definitely want to stay with us. We're taking a few breaks here and there, showing you our behind-the-scenes camera, and then we'll be back with more interviews in just a few minutes. Hi, for those of you who are just joining us, we are live at NAB Show Studio 1 in the Grand Lobby at the Las Vegas Convention Center. If you're here in Las Vegas, come on by and see us. There's a place to tweet. There's so much going on, and we're doing interviews all day. Up next on our roster right here is Josh Lindquist, who is with Veterans in Film and Television. And Josh, tell us a little bit about why it's so important to make sure that veterans get a job in this industry.
Veterans have been really successful in the film and television industries, any entertainment industry, because there's so many coming out of the military that have both specialized skills based on what they did in the military, and also just with a hard work ethic and the mentality that they bring with that it's been just a lot of success. So now we're starting to coordinate all those veterans coming out because there's so many successful veterans already working in the industry, and we're just trying to bridge the gaps with people coming out saying, I don't really know how to get into this career field that I'm interested in, and we just bridge gaps with networking events and educational opportunities, and it's really fantastic.
And we noticed the 6 on your lapel. If anybody can get a close shot of that, we have a 6, which is for Got Your 6, right? So tell us a little bit about that organization, and I know you're doing some work with them as well.
Yep. Me and a team of veterans from the Veterans in Film and Television organization got in touch with Got Your 6, which is an official partner of ours, and we've been running a booth over in the North Hall where the theme is recharging, which is fantastic because the whole philosophy of Got Your 6, which is an organization that helps support veteran organizations like Veterans in Film and Television with networking opportunities. And the whole theme of Recharge is that veterans come back from their service and are able to recharge their communities with the experience they've had, with the training they've received, and with the positive attitude they bring to their new career field. So that's what they're all about. And so keeping in that theme, we have a station where you can recharge any electronic devices and just hang out and talk to veterans who are doing great things in the industry, hear their stories, and see why we're doing so well in the industry.
I was intrigued to learn that Got Your 6 is basically a reference to flying, right? So Got Your Back. I read this. I don't know if you knew the history of it. I was intrigued by that.
No, it's a term for just covering someone's back, whether it be in the air, on the ground, at sea, anywhere. So.
Are you a veteran? Tell us about your service.
Yes, I'm an Army reservist. I'm currently serving in Los Alamitos, California.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how long have you been in the service?
Actually, only 11 months. I commissioned in May of last year.
Wow. Well, we thank you for your service. Is there anything else that you want all of these folks to know? This is really an opportunity for civilians who may be in this industry to know that veterans make great members of the industry as well. Anything else you want them to know?
Oh, yeah. Just that we have a great... we're just like anybody else coming into a new industry that we're all excited about, like anyone else in the entertainment industry. But we have just a unique experience with training, work ethic, and just we bring a new spin to things that has been completely positive in our feedback working with other people. And so I think it's really just helped out a lot. A lot of people are moving up through the industry a lot quicker than others, and it's really fantastic to coordinate that. And just hiring a veteran in any aspect of the entertainment industry, be it production, acting, creative development, technology, it's just a smart thing to do as a business owner because there's just already a lot of training that you can really apply to your industry really well.
Fantastic. Josh, thanks so much for being with us. We appreciate it very much. We'll leave you right now here at NAB Show Studio 1, and we'll be back in a few minutes. everybody. I'm Carrie Ferenac with NAB Show Extra. We're giving you a little bit of extra behind-the-scenes look right here at the NAB Show. We want to make sure that you have marked on your calendar there are live productions right here at Studio 1 in the Grand Lobby at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. And then you can see us, NAB Show Extra, from 1 to 2 online at nabshow.com. I'm standing right now, right next to our studio, in front of the NAB Show store. So you're definitely going to want to come down here. Everything is on sale. You can find some great deals on books, on shirts, all kinds of swag. And those of us in the broadcasting industry know we have to be advocates for this industry. So we hope you will come by. We're getting a thumbs up right there from NAB Store. Come on down. So we want to continue to give you a little bit more behind the scenes right here on NAB Show Extra. We'll be back in just a few minutes. welcome back to NAB Show Extra. We are right here at NAB Show Studio 1. Our next guest is Erica Farber, who's President and CEO of the Radio Advertising Bureau. So, Erica, thanks for being with us.
It's my pleasure. What fun.
All right, let's talk a little bit about the radio industry in general and what a cool time it is to be in radio, especially with so much going on that we're seeing right here at NAB Show. Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, first of all, it's the best time to be in radio, and there's so many great things going on. Listenership is at an all-time high. Engagement with the medium is at an all-time high. We're holding our own with revenue. And as the world is moving to digital and mobile, we have all these exciting new initiatives going on, so it's a fabulous time.
Very cool. I know you guys are leading some sessions right here at NAB. Tell us a little bit about how many you're doing, what the topics are, things like that.
Well, at the RAB, we're responsible for 5 sessions, and they're all focused on marketing and sales. So it's kind of not only feeling great about the business, but driving revenue. What are the new initiatives we should be focused on? And what we're trying to do is present speakers and topics with very actionable information that people can take home to their individual markets and put to use immediately.
And if they want to learn more than just they can at the sessions here, the NAB radio show, the radio show is in Indianapolis, right? Tell us when.
Yeah, okay, so it is the radio show.
I misspoke. I've been saying NAB all day long.
Well, we love our partners at the NAB, but it is a joint venture between the NAB and the RAB. We will be in Indianapolis in September of this year, and Indianapolis, interestingly enough, was just voted by people that go to conventions the #1 destination site for conventions. Wow. I mean, how cool is that? And we didn't know that when we made the decision, so that came out after. So we were excited about that. For people who haven't been to Indianapolis, I think it's going to be a very pleasant experience. It's a great town. And, you know, they hosted the Super Bowl, and if they can host the Super Bowl, they can definitely handle the radio show.
Fantastic. Where can folks find out more information about the radio show?
Well, they can definitely go to the NAB website. They can go to the RAB website, and there is a radio show website. Registration opened April 1st. So the agenda is being formulated now, so we're going to be pushing out information on a weekly basis. So as the panels get decided, speakers get invited, and there are always some few surprises too. So we're really, really excited about it.
Fantastic. Well, we are glad you're here. We know everybody in the radio industry will be checking out all the new things going on right here at NAB. So Erica, thanks for being with us.
My pleasure.
And from all of us right here at NAB Show Extra, we want to say thank you to Bexel. They have provided the cameras for this live broadcast. We appreciate that very much. And we will see you again right here at NAB Studio 1 for a live show at 4 o'clock. That's Pacific time, so be sure to tune in then. And we'll see you next time. I'm Carrie Ferenac.